Right, welcome back, and as you can see, I've gone back to my roots because you know, ain't really nothing happening in the 1/6 world that's interesting me right now. That's a lie, there is a few things, but you know, it's all money at the end of the day as well. There's a few things I'd like to pick up, but as I say, I never have the monies. So I thought this was quite a reasonable priced figure. It's the 8-inch scale Rocky figure from Neca, but it comes with real fabric clothing, which they've started to do with a few of their figures. I know the Leatherface Chainsaw Massacre one comes with real fabric clothing as well. Might pick that up as well. I don't really want to go I don't really want a big collection of small figures again. I've still got quite a few to get rid of, and I've still got a few displayed, a cabinet full. So maybe a select few. I do like the chainsaw, the Pretty Woman version with, you know, the end scene from. Anyway, that's getting off the point. This is just a little overview figure review on this figure. Firstly, I'll go price wise. I picked this up for £23 delivered off eBay mint in the packaging. Packaging has sort of hinge on the side, sealed down the edge. You have to break it open, but it's a lot easier than some of their other old packaging to get open. We had to cut it open. If you see other people's reviews, you'll see it comes with a nice card. You could use that as a display if you wanted, backdrop sort of thing. But I might do. I'd like to go for some sort of meat locker backdrop if I was going to display it like that. With these two sets of meat, I think that would look pretty cool. Let's get rid of that for a sec. So yeah, these sets of meat, they come with the Erin figure from Texas Chainsaw Massacre from a few years back, and there was another set of steel pipe in here, which I never got. I got these two sets with a Predator 2 figure, custom figure I had years ago, and I've always held on to them. And I did think of getting the older figures, the Jack specific figures, to go with these, you know, the meat from the locker room, not locker room, the refrigerator scene in Rocky. But I wasn't too keen on the old figures. This one isn't perfect, you know. The expression, as other people have said in their reviews, is a little bit, how do I say it without being disrespectful? I think you get what I'm saying there. It's a little bit dumb. You know, it could be just out of breath looking, but yeah, it's not the best likeness. I mean, it's okay, it's definitely recognisable, and it's a lot better than some of the older sculpts. The paintwork on it is, it's not too bad. It's got a little bit of a ding there in the nose, and on the hands you can see, maybe, don't know if the flash, but it's a little bit sloppy. But I'm gonna tart it up a little bit and weather it. It's a little bit too clean. So the cloth material is pretty good. from pictures I saw, I thought this neck piece was going to be a bit too wide, but it's not bad. It's in scale. It's got a nice wired hoodie. This blue hoodie underneath, I'm not sure if that is actually accurate to the film. I think he might have had another hoodie, I'm not sure, but I know he had a blue towel around his neck. And the hoodie is a bit long at the back, but you can sort of tuck it in on itself and hide that extra bit of fabric. The hands are not bad, bit of articulation there. It would be nice if this bandaging went up the wrist a bit more, but you know, you'd lose a bit of the articulation. But I might put a bit of insulation tape or something, strips, to make it one big you know, strapped up wrist. The boots, they got the hinge there, and you know, the skin colour coming through is a bit, it's okay, it's nothing too bad about it. It's got a drawstring waist, which doesn't do anything, it's just for show. Same with this here, the drawstrings on the hoodie. Be nice if it had Italian studding on the back, which it doesn't. Underneath, I'm not going to take it all apart, but it is the same body that was used for the other figures released around the same time, which, you know, you got the pre-fight and the post-fight. And the sculpt's pretty similar, I'd say, to the Rambo one, slightly different, but Neca have come on a long way with their sculpts and paintwork. Even you can see a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow there going on. It's definitely worth the money, and it's a lot more interesting, I say, than a lot of the things coming out of 1/6. It's a classic character. You know, it'd be cool if they could do some 12-inch figures. That would really, you know, at the price point they're doing this, 23 quid. If they were doing like a 1/6 figure for, say, 50, 60 quid, and you had to tighten it up a little bit, then there'd be no hardship, you know, at all. Or, you know, you could use some of the parts and maybe upgrade some of the parts, like, you know, the Converse boots are quite easy to get hold of. Tracksuit parts are, you know, not too bad to get hold of. Basically what you're after is the sculpt and the fists, and you know, so definitely options there. Don't think Neca are going to go into 1/6 scale with these sort of figures. They can knock them out and make their money back in this scale better. But just thought I'd give you a quick little look, and that's it really. I was thinking to get a Paulie figure to go with it maybe. And the only one is the Jack specific one, but they're pretty pricey for what they are. And it doesn't come with the white coat, so I'm not sure. I might just leave it as is and dirty it up, put some sweat stains in there, and so do the bandages around the wrists, and yeah, it's pretty good. Other than that, you can see this plays quite well. That's it. So take it easy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.